Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday, or whatever day it is you are watching this this showing or whatever, this viewing. Hope you're having a really great day so far. Today, we are all about building confidence within, and a lot of times that's within the core. There's a lot of blockages from us maybe sitting too long or standing in one place, and that just creates a lot of tension within the center of the body. So we're going to work on that. If you have 2 blocks, you can go ahead and grab 2 blocks. That's going to be helpful for your practice. If not, not a big deal. But when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and start in a child's pose, and you can come down onto your mat. So when you come down onto your mat, if the low back is really sore this morning, then have the big toes touching and have the knees wide. And if everything feels okay, then I would put everything together and then just press the sit bones back as far as you can to the heels. And we're just going to reach the fingertips out to the front of the mat. You can take your time here. So if you're still setting up your music, setting up your props, you can go ahead and take that time. There's no rush. But as you start to settle into the space, I want you to feel the forehead come down to the floor. And if your forehead doesn't comfortably reach the floor, then I'd place a block right underneath the forehead, and that's going to help take any tension that you might be holding on to in the shoulders. That'll start to release that. As you bring all of your awareness to your breath, just feel the front of the body connecting to the thighs or dropping down to the floor. Soften the shoulder blades down the back. And as you breathe deeper and deeper, feel the expansion of the ribs, side to side and front to back. You'll start to grip the mat with your fingertips. Keep the shoulder blades soft. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths to transition into our practice. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh everything out. And again, inhale deeply through the nose. Feel that expansion. Open mouth, exhale. Do that one last time, a bigger inhale here. Pause at the top just for a moment. And then slowly sigh everything out of the mouth. Feel the body sinking, any tension starting to release and break up. Then keep that grip with the fingertips. Start to lift the wrist and tint the fingers slightly. I want you to feel that stretch through the tops of the hands and the backs of the shoulders. Keep maybe inching the fingertips forward just slightly, but keep them tented. Deep breath here. And then we'll take a deep inhale in through the nose. Keep the lips sealed throughout the entire practice. Exhale and start to walk the fingertips over to the right. I want you to press into the fingertips, press the left sit bone back for the left heel, and then flatten the palms. Release the forehead down, and you can keep the palms side by side or place the left hand on top of the right. Maybe the top of the forehead comes down to the floor. You can always use that block as well and just slide it underneath the forehead. And then take a deep breath here. Breathe into the left side body. Soften through the left shoulder. And then we'll inhale, rise up, tint the fingertips, strong fingers, and start to walk the body back into center. And you'll exhale, walk over to the left side. So you'll walk as far as feels comfortable. Press into the fingertips to press the left sit bone back for the left heel. And then flatten the palms, soften the forehead towards the floor. So it might just be the top of the forehead that comes to the floor. That's okay. It might be that the forehead doesn't touch, and that's okay too. You don't have to place a block under there, but you always have that option to place something underneath the forehead. And then you have the option also to keep the right hand next to the left or place it on top of the left hand. Once you find that sweet spot, keep pressing the right sit bone towards the right heel. Open up through the right side of the body. Relax the right shoulder. As you deeply inhale through the nose, feel the chest coming closer to the front of the thighs, opening up between each rib on the right side of the body. You'll take another full breath here. Release the hands, walk them side by side back into center. You're gonna rise up, come into table pose, flatten the palms. You can bring all of the weight into the inner portion of the hand, right in between the pointer finger and thumb. But again, grip the mat with the fingertips. It almost feels like the palm is starting to lift just slightly. And then feel the tops of the feet press onto the floor. Press the floor away. Keep that engagement of the core. Use your inhale to reach the heart forward and extend the tailbone back. Look up towards the ceiling. Soften the collarbone from the chin. And then when you exhale, you're going to press the floor away with the palms and the shins. Round the back. Bring the chin towards the chest and the belly button to the spine. Use your inhale to find length. And feel that length between each vertebrae as you extend forward, heart forward, tailbone back. And then exhale again. Feel all of that energy releasing between each vertebrae as you round the back, bring the chin towards the chest. We'll do that one last time. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, round the back. You're going to walk your hands up just slightly, maybe a hand or half a hand print forward. Keep gripping the mat with the fingertips. Tuck the toes under. You're going to lift the sit bones, come into downward facing dog. So for a moment here, walk the feet forward just slightly so that the heels come down to the floor. I want you to feel the heels root down to the floor. Feel the sit bones lift up higher towards the ceiling. As you do this, soften the shoulder blades down the back. You can bring the chin towards the chest. Hamstrings pressed for the back of the wall behind you. And then soft shoulders once again. Take a full breath here. Feel that length that you're creating through the spine, through the backs of the legs, through the hips. And then walk the toes back just slightly, back to your normal downward facing dog. The heels might be lifted from the floor, but feel that energy of them reaching down towards the earth. I want you to hide the heels, so you're going to internally rotate the thighs slightly towards one another. Keep pressing the floor down and forward. Take another deep, full breath here. Come up high onto your tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, step your right foot behind the right thumb, followed by the left foot. Inhale, come up halfway. Fingertips can stay on the floor or bring the hands to the shins, rock the weight into the toes. I like to tuck the chin so the back of the neck stays long. Take one more breath in to stay lifted, flat back. Exhale, pull the belly button towards the spine, fold forward. Keep rooting down into the feet, bend the knees slightly. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Lift the heart into the palms, maybe a little back bend this morning. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Hands release to the sides of the body. Close the eyes here. Tuck the chin so the back of the neck is long. And then feel the fingertips intentionally pointing towards the floor. Roll the shoulder blades up towards the ears and down the back. Lift the heart. Take another full breath here. So I want you to start to tap into this calmness that you're creating through your practice. We'll slowly go through the practice, so there's no need to rush. Use your entire breath through each movement. And if the mind starts to wander when you notice, that's when your breath comes in handy. Just deepen the breath. Keep connected to this calmness. You can keep the eyes closed as we inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe feel the palms touch overhead. When you exhale, lead with the heart, hinge out the hips, come all the way down. Maybe the knees are bent slightly. Inhale, come up halfway